Tonight, we here at SUTV are honored to be joined by Dr. J. Dr. J, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm an associate professor here in the Social Work and Gerontology Department, third floor, Shippen Hall. I have a PhD in human sexuality, and I'm also a clinical social worker, and I tend to specialize in sexuality, social justice issues.
Awesome. So we here tonight are here to talk about October being Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Can you explain to our viewers the significance of promoting domestic violence awareness?
Yeah. So unfortunately, domestic violence, or otherwise known as intimate partner violence, people use those terms interchangeably, is a common experience for people, but not always talked about. And it's still very much stigmatized, taboo. And so we find that there's a lot of people who are out there and struggling with these experiences, and one may not be able to name it because they don't know that's what's happening, or two, feel like, hey, I can't talk about this openly. So having different events to be able to raise awareness, increase understanding, just helps more people access the kind of education and information that they need.
Nice. So on Wednesday night, you will be a part of a domestic violence awareness panel.
Yes.
Can you give our viewers an overview of what that panel will look like, what will be talked about?
Yeah, so it's a panel that's sponsored or put on and coordinated by the Page Center on campus. And it's going to be folks who are from academia, so me and a couple of other professors as well. There's going to be advocates from local agencies that do this work, like the YWCA in Carlisle, for example. And we're going to be talking about from different perspectives. So either from the academic perspective, from the survivor perspective, from the advocate, direct support person's perspective. And being able to have more of a free-flowing kind of conversation about issues that relate to this topic, and also offer opportunities for the audience to ask more specific questions if they want to.
So what resources are there on campus that students can access should they find themselves in a position where they need help?
Yeah, so one of the biggest is going to be the Page Center. And that is a really significant, safe, inclusive space on campus. And even if you're just, I'm not sure if this is what I'm experiencing, or I know I'm experiencing this and I need help, that's going to be a really important resource to go to. And they have a director there, but they have also other student workers there and interns who can also provide support and help guide folks through the process wherever they need to go next. I would say another big one is the counseling center on campus, right? I'm always promoting mental health and mental health awareness, and so the counseling center on campus is a huge resource for students as well. So that's a safe space. And I would say that there's also a number of professors and other staff who are really, I think, open about being inclusive, being a safe person, that if you don't know where to go, you can at least go to us to start a conversation. We can help point you in the right direction.
I'd like to thank you so much for joining us tonight. Now back to Emily and Abby at the desk.